Welcome back, detectives, to some more ABC murders. In the last episode, we found out a ton of stuff about the second victim, and it's time to visit her apartment, so let's go inside.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
So her sister's here, and we can look at all her belongings. We got plenty to observe here.
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
So that is very interesting indeed. If you remember, we actually found a box of stockings at the scene of the first murder. So we may have another connection besides the ABCs and everything. So there's a gramophone, some plants, hats, it's a piano. Let's see what else we got here. Grandfather clock. Apparently it's midnight or noon. I don't know. Let's see the piano.
The Barnard appear to make music a priority in their budget.
Yes, they have a piano. They also have a violin. And something over here was going.
They're
Worn
always
furniture.
modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
I don't understand how sitting on a couch makes you musical. Unless she was sitting on the couch playing the violin. That kind of makes more sense. Let me observe the sister here, though. Megan.
What is she feeling at the moment?
Well, her mascara is definitely running. Hard stare, okay, maybe not. Just looking at a picture. Her hand looks weird to me, but I don't know. It's like wanting to zoom in over there, but not really.
Mr. Poirot, I don't like being stared at. If you have something to say, would you please say it to me?
I'm trying to, lady. I'm trying to... There we
Betty's
go.
older sister is not just sad, she's angry.
Yeah, she's pretty pissed, man. So I guess let me go ahead and talk to her.
Did Betty go out often?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
I am not interested in what people say. I am interested in the truth, Mademoiselle Barnard. If you only knew how much I would like to talk with someone who does not know that your sister is dead and who could provide me with a true portrait of her beyond the formalities.
The truth is that my sister was a silly little fool. I tried to reason with her, but she behaved like an idiot.
In what way?
She used to say that if she was going to marry Don, she might as well have some fun now.
I understand. Please continue.
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him.
So there's definitely something fishy going on for sure. Oh, it's a mirror? Definitely need to go get those ego points. Yeah, you handsome young devil, you. You fix your hair or whatever it is that you do. Doesn't look like I can look at anything here just yet. I think I could look at this gramophone.
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Anything else? Some stuff
Family
here.
photos and files.
And what about back here? Nothing. Alright, let's go up to Betty's room. The anticipation's killing me. What am I gonna find up there? Ah, mirror. Yes. Get those ego points. Did I get the ego points? There we go. So there's more music stuff here. Let's take a look.
It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
Yep, she's got a microphone, she's got a metronome, she's got sheet music.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Right. Some pictures back here, there's some junk here.
A box of new stockings.
Yeah, that's very odd, because the first murder scene had some stockings too.
It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Yeah, she was going to the movies. Wedding. And a dinner party.
Betty liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Some stuff here on the bed, looks like some dresses.
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
Can't look at anything else here. Let's go to the other side of the room. Oh, is that cough medicine? It might be cough medicine.
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
Alright, that's pretty interesting because even though it's not cough medicine, it's still throat related.
This small key should be useful to me.
Okay, so there's a key somewhere. What is
A
this?
record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded a demo. I'd be interested to hear it.
Did he really just call a demo a demo? Do I need to get close to it to take it? Because there's a
record sleeve with an
gramophone
handwritten
downstairs.
title.
But I guess not. There's a clock right here.
Something on this clock bothers me. This metal disc is stuck.
Yeah, it sure is, buddy. There's a little piece of paper here, though.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Oh.
What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
Alright, how do I do this? Alright, I honestly don't know what's going on. But hopefully I can figure this out. I don't know. Maybe there are other clues somewhere. Back here, maybe? No, can't look under it.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Alright, I can't open that either. Okay, so there's like a clock. Can I move this? Yeah, I can. I don't know, I don't remember any numbers off the top of my head. Why is it stuck? It's like stuck at 12. I can't go any more to the right.
There, that's better.
What? I don't know if I really understood what happened with that. Oh, I guess that clock downstairs was stuck at 12, so maybe that was it? I don't know. Maybe.
This wooden panel is blocked.
So I don't know what that did. Maybe...
This metal disc is stuck. Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock.
Yeah, it sure is. So what did that do? I don't know. Oh, what's this?
This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
Okay. Maybe I have to like pull one of these? Oh, see, that one looks weird.
Could the screw be slightly loose?
There we go. See, it's like cracked. Nice. So this should be open now.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
So maybe I gotta do all 4 of these.
This leg is not well attached.
You're right, it's not.
This leg is not well attached.
Why can't I turn it though? Maybe the other way? There we go.
Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel.
Alright, we're slowly figuring this out. Appreciate your guys'
Look,
patience.
a key.
So now we have a key.
This could be useful.
Yes. Oh, what's that? 3122. 3122.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
So maybe like 3 1 2 2 on the bottom. There we go. I think that did something. Yes, it did. And then
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn.
alright, so probably that key right here. So let me go back to the zoom out and let's do that. And then let's do this one. Perfect. And then let's do the middle one.
Ah! Something clicked on the front of the clock.
Nice. And it looks like I can use the key again. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got some stuff in here.
This could be useful. Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
So it looks like she had 2 lovers. My god. Alright, I think I've looked at everything here. So quite possibly... Let me go back downstairs. Because I have a key. Right? So maybe that... I don't know. Might open something else. Maybe something on this cabinet.
Family photos and files.
I don't know. Maybe I got that I didn't get the record though, did I? No, just a picture. Because I want to play it on the gramophone. Oh, now I can use it though. Alright, so I think... Let me try the key on this.
Let us see. What is this cupboard hiding?
Okay, so that definitely worked. So there is the record, 78T Betty. And then what is this? 32168421. So, lucky for me, I was in orchestra for like 10 years. So these are rests in musical notation. So this note on music sheet means that you rest for a 1/32 of a beat. These indicate that you rest for 1/16 of a beat. This indicates an eighth of a beat, a quarter of a beat, half a measure, and then a full measure. I meant measure, not beats, by the way. So this is 1/32 of a measure, so on and so forth. Alright, so not sure what that means for right now, but it might be useful later. There's like a button right here.
That doesn't work. I must have
forgotten a step. Sorry, I was like spamming my click. Let me try to put this on here.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
So I have to do something else. Something right here. Alright. So get an object. Alright, so I guess that's what that sheet's for.
Somewhere.
So again, this is a quarter rest, so we need to make the math add up. So, like, okay, we can do an eighth rest, and then 2/16, and that should give us a quarter rest.
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
Okay. So that did something. And looks like I can put that handle right here.
It looks like something goes in here.
Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? Let me try to wind it up. Okay. So now maybe I can put the record in?
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
Nope. Let me push the button.
That doesn't work. I must have forgotten a step.
I don't know. I'm embarrassed to say I've never operated a gramophone. That was way before my time. I did have Walkmans and cassette players, but not gramophones. There's something else here, though.
I cannot open it. It looks like the mechanism is blocking it.
So what is blocking it? I don't know. Did I have to click something here? Let me see. Yeah, 1/8 and then 2/16.
I heard the sound of a mechanism being triggered.
Surely that's the... It's this thing, right? I didn't mean to click there. I appreciate you guys being patient while I try to figure out the puzzles here. Why can't I click the front?
That doesn't work.
I'm trying to click the front here. Not this, no. I want to click that little thing. So, I can't turn that anymore. No, how do I get to that little front thing? This is so frustrating. I just want to go on... how do I get on the front? There we go.
I cannot open it. It looks like the mechanism is blocking it.
I am not sure what to do here. Huh. Maybe in here? No? Oh, there's something down here. Ah, there we go. So the numbers that were in the record, so it was... What was it? I think it was 78T.
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and start it.
Alright, there we go. Excellent. So, what did this do? Oh my god, I swear the hardest part of this puzzle is trying to click this little thing.
Doesn't work.
How do I get to it? Alright. I really have to figure this out. Nope. Oh my god. No. Don't exit. Just get to this. Please. There we go. So, I don't know what that does. Okay, perfect. This should work now. Push the button. No. Gotta put this down. There we go.
Oh, Donald! We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
You're such a killjoy sometimes.
So she's dating a Scotsman, it looks like.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's true. Did she have any problem with her throat?
Yes, she had to be careful with her voice. Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist, she... Well, it's too late for all that now.
Okay, what happened to her? Okay, she's back here. Let me try to talk to her again.
It looks like this woman is single, but she has feelings for someone.
Yeah, so she doesn't have a wedding ring. She's looking longingly at a photo. There we go.
She's looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner?
So let's talk to her.
They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him. He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
So, let's see.
Donald appeared to be very much in love with your sister.
Yes, he was mad about her.
Mad, you say? Being madly in love can often be destructive, and Mr. Fraser was known for being jealous, I believe.
No more than average. Men are always slightly possessive, especially when they are with a pretty woman.
So she definitely does seem a little bit jealous. I'm gonna accuse her of lying.
You are a poor liar, Mademoiselle Bernard.
Excuse me, Mr. Poirot, but I do not see why you are interested in our humble little crime.
It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago. But they rowed more recently. Donald found out that Betty had lied to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day...
Well?
He'd commit murder.
What's with all the violent men in this game threatening to kill their spouses? Man.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Barnard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, Prince.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
If you say so. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Alright, time for my favorite part. So what had Betty planned to do with her evening? So she had a wedding invitation, she had some dinner tickets, movie tickets, she had dresses on her bed, so she was getting ready to go out. So probably planned to meet somebody on that evening. That makes sense. What else? She used to go out a great deal. I don't know if that would work. She was seeing other men. Yeah, remember Adrian? I think that makes sense. A lot of visitors. So Betty lied to Donald about what she was planning to do the day before. So she was having an affair. She lied to Donald because she had a date with another man. My God. Can't believe it. I think she did because she seemed pretty comfortable walking with someone on the beach. Unaccompanied guest came to the Ginger Cat and ordered a White Horse whiskey. She had marks on her neck. I don't know, because that's a pretty up-close and personal murder, and that's usually indicative that the victim knew the assailant. But at the same time, it might be this. I don't know. It could go either way, I think. I think I'm gonna take the high road and go with this. The man seduced Betty before taking her to the beach.
And get our brain cells to work.
What is Megan Bernard's behavior hiding? She's in love with Donald. It's obvious. It's absolutely obvious. She kept looking at the photo of Donald and Betty. And Megan really liked Donald Fraser. Megan has a soft spot for Donald. My God. Did Megan Bernard have a motive for killing her sister? Not really, because Betty was seeing other men, so she doesn't really have to worry about competing for Donald. I feel like she thinks it would have worked itself out in the end. So she was jealous. Alright, so let me take a quick look at my journal here. So Alice Asher, we've already seen her. So Betty Bernard, she was a waitress at the Ginger Cat. Used to like being courted and going out. She was engaged to Donald Fraser. We already examined Franz. Megan, 28 years old, sister of Betty. Works in London, very jealous of her sister's beauty. Very fond of her sister, but she did not approve of how she behaved towards Donald. We already talked to Mary. Miss Marion, she's the owner of the Ginger Cat. Doesn't know much about her employee's private life. She's concerned about how the case will affect her business. Then Nancy, we already talked to. Alright. So let's return to the Ginger Cat to interview the other guy. Donald himself.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
But we will do so in the next episode. I've been recording for a while. This is a good stopping point. So if you want to get to the bottom of this murder mystery, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.